So, putting up a video. Yeah, really angry. There's like a bunch of employees at the Desert Diamond Casino here in Arizona, even talking stick, that are cocktail servers and people that are the dealers and even security at Desert Diamond that make threats to me. It's really weird. I really don't appreciate it. I was placing bets. You know, I'd go in there. I was working, so I didn't mind if I put like $400 on a UFC fight, only to find out that these people operating the gaming system, Kambi, Kambi, and they're based out of the United Kingdom and also Malta, and they're probably ran by people who are associated with the United Kingdom intelligence divisions, GCHQ, MI6, British intelligence personnel, and whatever secretive enclave they have with Malta. So, numerous phone calls made. You know, they would alter my tickets. You put down, 5 players that are going to make a certain amount of points, and then I would print my ticket out, and all of a sudden look down at the ticket later and things are altered and changed. So I started to video record, when I would press place bet, and then it would click over and show the bet as it's placed, and you can click the little box to keep all the written stuff on there, and I would video record the whole thing. And they also flashed messages across the screen at me in live time. I don't know if it's maybe some foreign technicians that are involved here. They have access to this system, and they flash like death threats across the screen, talk about killing Secret Service agents. There was also a game for a while that was about Secret Service agents or something. I used to sit at it, and there was a couple that showed up just a few nights ago, a white couple, and the girl was laughing like, oh, we thought it was funny we murdered Secret Service agents. So apparently there are some Secret Service agents that are dead. And I'm telling you, this is the problem that needs to be dealt with. And it involves cops. It involves Katie Hobbs and Governor Ducey, the Attorney General's office here in Arizona. It involves people, even Governor Inslee and his people. This has been going on for a long time, and I'm fucking angry about it, man. We have cops on our reservation up in Tulalip who said they were going to murder presidential family members. I received death threats. I was violently attacked on my reservation. All the judges harassed me. Cops showed up on my doorstep with false allegations, harassed me. They tried murdering me. Julie Corley, the director of security there, the Freiberg family, the Gobin family, the Hatch family, what other families? The Jones family, McCoy. He was a high-ranking representative for Washington State. All this crap's been going on for too long, man. And I want some help on this. I even went to the F1 races in Las Vegas. Walking around. Must have been 10,000 sexy ladies there somewhere, and not a single one wanted to sit down with me and have some time together. Sit there and have dinner together. Sit there and try to watch the races together. All that happened was I got a bunch of death threats and threats towards people who are supposed to be part of the presidential families again from cops. It's always these cops, man. They think it's a fucking joke. Even from Las Vegas. And even there was somebody who walked past me and said, man, Daniel, we don't care, man. We'll pay off these cops, and we'll get 30 more, and we'll try to murder Secret Service agents and presidential families. We don't care. So now we have dangerous, threatening families from multiple countries, even Europe. And I'm not just saying only Arab families, but we have dangerous international families that fly in to Las Vegas that are part of trying to kill presidential family members. Bush, Obama, Clinton's, Trump, Biden, Harris, all these people. They don't care. They just want them dead. Same thing from the PGA Tour. I was at Charles Schwab. Boom. transferred $5,000 from my personal checking account into my Ameritrade account, which is now owned by Charles Schwab. Those people out there on the golf course were talking about it. I was literally standing there cooking chicken and hamburgers, transfer my money. They started talking about it right away. Somebody notified them, or they're monitoring the electronic traffic flow from their little Wi-Fi, whatever they do. And I think that's strange. And they're even talking about Trump's friends were supposed to be murdered, dead. Here I am contacting the Secret Service. Here I am leaving angry voicemails. Nobody called me back from the PGA Tour's office. Nobody. And I was fired after 2 days. I was supposed to work 4 days in a row. And that guy, Dino, fired me after 2 days, so he must be part of it. So if a presidential family member ends up dead, it's Dino from Events Aces was a part of it. Because he contacted me out of the blue. And that's really strange, because I know the last time I had my number with those people, I have changed it since. So he was somehow given my new phone number, and somebody gave him that information, which I already knew anyhow. And going back to the F1, here we are at the end of the Sunday. It's all over, right? I go and I get 2 sports trading cards that are F1. One of them's very different, very unique. Very special card it was, and I got it right away. Get back down here to Phoenix, and somebody goes into my trunk and steals it. And everyone around here is talking about it. These Mexicans are talking about it. These people over at the gym. These people are laughing about it over here at the casino. And it leads back to a Mexican chick from Casa Grande, Mariana. She's from the CrossFit down in Casa Grande. The same CrossFit where those people made me sick. She's behind it. This Arab princess is behind it. These Arab girls. Some dancers, these exotic call girls, these high-end escort girls are part of it. And I think they do it nationwide. I think from Florida, New York, California, Los Angeles, Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, France, Italy, all these nations, all these places, Scottsdale, all these girls, they're part of this international theft ring where they threaten the lives of military guys. They're handing information. They run around like dumb bimbos and they steal your stuff. I believe they target high-ranking military personnel. They can access your vehicle. They have these foreign technicians from Booz Hamilton, from the UAE, from Saudi Arabia, from Germany, from Italy, from those countries as well, United Kingdom, that can access vehicles of Secret Service agents, military intelligence officers, and they will steal stuff. They'll steal your laptop. They'll put it back after trying to scour for information. And these girls are behind it. And I'm putting a lot of blame on her. I reached out to her. I wanted her to be my wife. I wanted a relationship. Instead, all that happened was people were trying to kill me in Casa Grande. There was death threats towards me. I even worked at the Iman Florence maximum prison yard and had to contact the Secret Service once again. I'm sitting there getting threats from guards there while I'm drilling a 1,000-foot water well on their property. I don't know if they're going to throw dead bodies down it. I don't know if they're really going to try to retain water out of it. I don't know. Whatever. All I know is I worked 25 days in a row. It always seems like something bad has to happen. Even these people from Skyline window cleaning, wanted to sit there jacking around about, we're going to cut your rope line now. Here I am training to learn how to wash windows 5 stories high, 10 stories high. It's a job I wanted for the past 4 years. And now all of a sudden, all the Mexicans over there are supposed to murder Air Force personnel. They're supposed to murder people here in the United States of America that are white. They're supposed to murder me and cut my rope line. It involves white security officers from Banner Hospital. It involves a pair of cops that showed up from Santan Police Unit. And you think this is all funny, man? This is why I'm putting this here on YouTube. Because somebody needs to deal with these people. I should have been given a lot of money from the Tulalip Indian Tribal Reservation. I was arrested by a fake cop over trespassing into our casino. And this dude was claiming how he's supposed to murder people from the Trump family. It involves the board of director chairman back then, Mel Sheldon. I don't know. It's strange. and involves cops. One of the cops is still on duty. They didn't even take him down. He's still riding around in Tulalip like a tough biker piece of crap cop, making death threats to people like he did me. And I believe that cop is the one that took a shot at me a couple times up there on the reservation. But the Secret Service doesn't want to do shit about it, right? Until Biden or Kamala or Trump lose a family member, then they'll do something about it. Then something will happen. All hell will break loose, and they'll be there like, oh, we're going to wipe them out now. Instead of taking care of the problem firsthand. And these people from Skyline, I don't appreciate it, man. Making threats to me, the Mexicans making threats to me, but yet they have contracts with Quick Trip, washing windows inside and out at 50 Quick Trips here in Arizona, Banner Hospital, the Air Force Base. Yeah, Luke Air Force Base. And I've been meaning to contact the Inspector General or the Office, the Special Investigations, because I don't appreciate it. I should not have lost my job that way. And even Arizona Financial Credit Union was part of it. Those people with the little banking system here. So this is a lot of stuff to talk about, and I know some shit's gonna go down, man. It really needs to. I'm not gonna sit here and put up with this. We've got a lot of dangerous wars going on far away. My vehicle was hit a couple times. April West, I don't even think that's her real name, from Progressive, made some snarky ass comment about Ukraine to me. And I really don't care about Ukraine. I don't care about Ukraine people. I don't care about your war. I don't care how many Joint Chiefs of Staff or JSOC Command or SOCOM, they want to kill Russians in Ukraine. I really don't care about that war. I don't care who wins or loses. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. If it doesn't matter to me. I don't like Ukrainians anymore. There was one point in time where I liked Ukraine, but now I don't. And I don't have to. And it doesn't matter to me. I wish Russia and Ukraine would just nuke each other and get it over with. But, people here in America, they don't need to be making death threats to me over Ukraine. Mark Kelly ran down to, Tucson, where some Ukrainian pilots are in training, and I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter. I reached out to that office, another office. It's strange to me that all these cops and a bunch of sheriffs are supposed to murder presidential family members, and Mark Kelly's still in power, Simeon is still in power, Governor Hobbs, and nothing's being done. It's not a joke to me. And then all these Mexicans here are supposed to murder American people, and they're like, oh, we run America now. And then they all have jobs here in America, and all these realtor girls are Mexican, and all they're doing is giving houses to their Mexican friends, and the people at the bank are Mexican, and all they're doing is giving loans to their Mexican friends, but they're just supposed to murder people over there at the Navy base in San Diego, or the military base here in Tucson and Phoenix. There's a problem there. They don't belong here no more. I don't care how long they've been here for 12, 15 years. Or they built all this stuff here in Arizona. They are now making death threats towards United States American citizens. And that's not to be disregarded by the governor or anybody, man. That makes me very, very angry. It sure does. So that's what I have to say tonight.